The money lie you've believed your whole life. What if I told you that everything you've been taught about money, from school, your parents, society, was designed to keep you poor? You were told to go to school, get good grades, get a job, work hard, save money, buy a house, and retire comfortably. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That's not the path to wealth. That's the path to the rat race. And unless you break the cycle, you'll stay stuck, just like millions of smart, hard-working people who never get ahead. So today, we're diving deep into the financial mindset of the rich. The real lessons from Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad that you were never taught in school. Let's go. Intro. The tale of two dads. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two powerful male influences. His biological father, the poor dad, his best friend's father. The rich dad, poor dad, was educated, respected, and employed. Rich dad was a high school dropout, but a savvy investor and entrepreneur. They both gave advice, but only one became financially free. This book isn't just about money. It's about how two opposing philosophies can lead to two very different lives. One, the rich don't work for money. Poor dad believed in job security. Rich dad believed in financial freedom. Poor dad said, work hard for a company. Rich dad said, make your money work hard for you. When you work for money, you trade your time for a paycheck. When you build assets, your money works even when you sleep. The moment you work for money, you become its slave. 2. Understanding the wealth formula. Assets versus liabilities. This is the lesson that changed my life, and it will change yours. Assets equals put money in your pocket. Liabilities equals take money out of your pocket. Buying a house, liability. Buying a rental property that brings in monthly cash, asset. The rich focus on buying assets. Real estate businesses, stocks and dividends, royalties. Most people are asset poor and liability rich. The result? They look wealthy but live paycheck to paycheck. 3. Schools teach you to work, not to grow wealth. You can be a straight A student and still be broke. You can be a dropout and become a millionaire. Why? Because schools teach you how to get a job, not how to manage money, invest, or build wealth. Rich Dad taught Robert how to read financial statements, understand cash flow, legally minimize taxes, spot opportunities. 4 taxes are for the uninformed. Poor people earn, get taxed, then spend. The rich earn, spend through their business, and then get taxed. Sounds unfair? It's just knowledge. Rich Dad taught Robert to use corporations, deductions, depreciation, and reinvestments. The government actually rewards investors and business owners. The poor stay in the rat race. Here's how it works. You earn more money, you upgrade your lifestyle, you go into debt, you keep working to sustain it, and it never ends. The rich escape the rat race by acquiring cash-flowing assets. Every dollar is reinvested into something that produces income. Their freedom isn't built on salary. It's built on systems. 6. The rich learn to take calculated risks. Poor dad taught Robert to fear losing money. Rich dad taught him to study, prepare, and take smart risks. Risk isn't the enemy. Ignorance is. The rich don't avoid risk. They learn how to manage it, minimize it, and use it to their advantage. If you want to be rich, you need to be financially literate and emotionally strong. 7. The power of entrepreneurship, working for someone else. You build their dream. Building your own business, you build your wealth. Rich Dad believed in owning assets, building systems, hiring talent, creating value at scale. That's how wealth compounds. Even if you start small, you start with ownership. 8. Making money while you sleep. Here's the key to financial freedom. Passive income, active income. If you stop working today, how long could you survive? The rich build streams of income that don't require their time. Dividend-paying stocks, automated online businesses, real estate rentals, royalties. You need to stop trading time for money. Start building machines that pay you forever. 9. Teach your kids early. Most parents teach their kids, study hard, get a job. Don't talk about money. Rich Dad taught Robert, understand debt, spot opportunities, buy income-generating assets, learn from mistakes. You don't need to be rich to teach wealth. You just need to think differently. 10. Shift your identity. This might be the most important lesson. It's not about what you do, it's about who you become. Start seeing yourself as an investor, as a business owner, as someone who creates value, not just consumes it. You don't need to wait to become rich to act rich. You act rich to become rich. Real-world example, the latte lie. You've heard it before. Skip your $5 coffee and invest it instead. But here's the Rich Dad twist. Don't cut your coffee. Create a cash-flowing asset that pays for your coffee forever. Start with that 5, put it into an ETF, or a small online store, or a digital product. Grow it, reinvest it, repeat. Eventually, you'll be buying everything with cash flow. Conclusion: start thinking like the rich today. You don't need a 6-figure salary. You don't need a finance degree. You just need to shift your mindset. Focus on buying assets. Learn how money works. Take control of your future. Your journey to wealth starts with one decision. Stop working for money. Start making money work for you. If this video sparked something inside you, like, subscribe, and comment. I choose freedom.